Hi guys, welcome back. Today I thought we would tackle a slightly sensitive topic and it is removing facial hair. I have some facial hair going on in my upper lip area that I like to remove, and I don't know why, but as I've been getting older I kind of just feel like I'm more kind of confident in speaking about it. It doesn't bother me in the slightest talking about it, and also it doesn't bother me kind of admitting and facing up to the fact that I do have facial hair going on. I feel like everybody to some degree will have facial hair, whether it's just very fine and you can't really see it, to a more stronger hair growth like mine where it is visible to see unless I remove it. And I'm not saying everybody should remove their facial hair, that's completely optional, but if you do want to and you're looking for methods that are not only, you know, less painful but also quite affordable, accessible to everybody, I feel like this product that I'm going to review today might interest you. So I have, like I said, been looking for ways to remove my upper lip hair in a very gentle but effective and affordable way. And I cannot bring myself to get my upper lip threaded. I do thread my brows, I'm fine with that, but I feel like that's my limit, like that's my pain limit. I still find threading my brows painful. I never get used to it. I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, I'll put up with it, it's fine, but I never kind of just sit there and think I don't feel a thing. Like when I get my eyebrows waxed, I don't feel a thing then, or when I tweeze them, it doesn't bother me. But I feel like threading does hurt, but it's very effective, it's very neat. So I feel like for my brows it's worth going through that pain so I can get the shape and the precision that I want. But I just cannot bring myself to get my upper lip threaded, and so I was looking for methods that were not only pain-free but also effective, affordable, and I came across this product. Now, I haven't seen much of this around, so I was really excited about it, and I've never actually tried a removal hair cream before, so this was very interesting to me, and it's the Nair Nourish with Argan Oil Upper Lip Kit, which looks like this. I love the packaging of this, first of all. I think it's really nice. So basically what this is a two-step hair removal cream for the upper lip area that's very gentle but effective. It's also safe for sensitive skin as well, and it's meant to work within 3 minutes and give you a smooth surface for up to 7 days, which is fantastic. You guys can see my hair game is pretty strong so I do have a lot of hair going on, and it's nice that this will last 7 days and be completely smooth. So I was really interested in that fact, and I feel like it's quite a bold claim as well, so I wanted to check it out. It says here it is Moisture Boost Complex for beautiful, smooth, moisturised skin. You get the 20ml sensitive hair removal cream and then the 20ml fragrance-free moisturiser. This has been dermatologically tested and it is a approved facial hair remover. So as I said, it comes with 2 steps. So you have step 1, which is the green one, the hair removal cream, and then you have the fragrance-free moisturiser, which I wasn't actually going to use but I ended up using it. So let's talk about the hair removal cream and the method how to apply it. Basically, you're meant to cleanse your face or completely have a fresh cleansed face, and then you're meant to apply the cream, and the applicator of this is really interesting. The shape of it allows really precise application, which I really like. It just fits in really neatly in that area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert the very first time I use this cream, and I haven't used it since, and I'm still rocking the smooth. I can't feel a thing, and I'm now on day 4, and I usually can feel something on day 4, and I cannot feel a thing, which is amazing. So I'm going to insert now my first time applying it, what I did, the results before and after. Be warned guys, pretty up close and personal, so it's not for everybody. It's a bit TMI, but if you're ready to see some facial hair, we're all friends here. Let's get cracking. I feel quite exposed doing this, but at the end of the day I've had to leave the growth, that sounds awful, for a few weeks, for about a month. I normally get it waxed, so I've left it for about a month to 6 weeks, and it's looking like it really needs removing, so let's get to it. So as you can see, these areas here definitely need some attention. Okay, I've applied the cream. It smells a bit funky, but to be honest with you, most of these things do. I also get a few hairs in this area down here, so I thought I may as well go the full hog and see if it works down there as well. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to my lower chin area, which normally I would just tweeze or wax because I don't have many, but because I have a bit of cream left on the top, I thought I would just use it. Okay, so again, looking pretty funky. I've applied the cream. I put it on my upper lip area, obviously. I put quite a generous amount on. so I'm looking a bit like Hulk Hogan at the moment. But I also applied some on my lower chin area, just where I get a few sparse hairs. They're not actually that dark, I just figured I may as well try it in case it's a problem area for some of you guys. So yeah, I'm going to leave this on for between 3 to 5 minutes. It says leave it on between 3 to 5 minutes, wipe a small area off. If the hair removes, take it off. If it's struggling a little bit, leave it on for a maximum of 5 minutes. So I think I might leave mine on for 5 actually, just to give it a full vigorous test. And then it says to wipe it off with a warm flannel, and then I'll show you guys the results. As you can see, the results were fantastic. I did leave mine on for the full 5 minutes, which I think I definitely needed, and I got pretty amazing results. It removed all of my hair, which was fantastic. I can't see anything, I couldn't feel anything, and it was great, so I really liked that. There are a couple of downsides to this product, so let's talk about those. The first downside to it is the smell. The smell can be a little bit off-putting. It didn't bother me personally, but I feel like if you are quite sensitive to stronger scents, then that may bother you somewhat, especially considering the fact that you're applying the cream right under your nostrils. You really do get a whiff of that cream and while it's working, so that's something to consider. If you're really sensitive to strongly scented creams, moisturizers and that kind of thing, that might be something to consider. It may bother you. Second thing is it did warm up slightly. It didn't tingle, it didn't feel uncomfortable, it didn't feel harsh or drying or irritating in any way, but it felt like it was warming, which to be honest with you, I quite prefer. I like to feel that my product is doing something. Sometimes people get bothered when a moisturizer or a mask, like a thermal mask, heats up. You can kind of get bothered by it, feel a bit uncomfortable because on the face you start to panic, but actually I quite like to feel my products working, so that didn't bother me in the slightest. However, if you feel like a warming sensation may bother you, that is again something to consider. But apart from that, those were the two things I feel I had to mention. So the directions said when you remove it, you basically remove the cream with a warm muslin cloth, and then you would go on to rinse with warm water and then pat dry with a fresh clean towel, and basically apply the moisturizer. So it's very easy to use, and I think that's another benefit of this product. It was very easy, it was fuss free, took a couple of minutes to kind of get the stuff out, whack it on, and then you just basically sit between 3 to 5 minutes depending on your growth, depending on, you know, what you feel you need for your specific circumstance, and then you're done. Very easy, effective, fantastic for popping in your travel bag on the go, and I just think it's a really cool idea and I really like it, and I like the fact of the ingredients it contains. It's very nourishing for the skin. The price is fantastic. I think it's something like $5.99, and I only used a bit of the cream. I wouldn't have even said I've used a quarter of it, which is fantastic. I know that some people can get really self-conscious as well about getting their upper lip threaded, because unless you go to a private salon and you're in a room by yourself, you're quite exposed. I mean, when you go into brow bars at Superdrug, when you go into them in your local shopping mall, you're kind of sat there in front of everybody, and it may make you quite reluctant to tackle your upper lip hair when you're exposed in public, and I totally get that. I would never have my upper lip threaded out, you know, for the world to see. I'm not quite ready to do that. Brows, not bothered in the slightest, but I feel like with upper lip hair, you know, you have to tread a little bit more sensitively. So I feel like this is great for people that don't want to go and sit in public and have their lip threaded. They're also quite anxious about the pain. This is completely pain free, which is great. It's very soothing, very moisturising, very calming, and did the job. So I feel like if you're like me and you just want to get rid of it, but you don't want to have to go and sit and go through the pain and be uncomfortable, then this is definitely a fantastic option. As I said, it also comes with the fragrance free moisturiser, which I wasn't going to use, but I ended up using it, and it's actually really pleasant. It was really calming and soothing and refreshing, especially after removing the cream with the warm muslin cloth. It was nice and cooling on the skin, especially I had that warmer sensation, so that was nice, and it was fragrance free as well, so it wasn't irritating in any way, which is fantastic. Consistency was nice and light, and yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I think it's a really good kit. You guys can kind of get your impression and see the results. Some of you guys may think it didn't do good enough job, but I personally, for me, feel like it did really well. I definitely would recommend it. I think it's a fantastic little kit, especially, like I said, with all the things considered, pain free. You're not sat doing it in public. It lasts for 7 days, completely smooth. I think that's brilliant. So yeah, that's my review in a nutshell. Definitely go out and try it if you are wanting to go and tackle your upper lip hair. I picked this up myself. This video is not sponsored. I'm not associated with Nair in any way. I just feel like, you know, it's something that should be spoken about more and shared, and I literally could not find a YouTube review on this specific product. There are some out there for the Nair Upper Lip Kits, the traditional ones, but I haven't seen any for this, so I thought I would do one for you guys. So yeah, I'm really happy. Please comment down below with your methods of hair removal, what you use, how you find it, if you use this product, how you've got on with it. If it's not worked for you, let us know why. Let's get a bit of a conversation going, and yeah, pop any comments, questions, anything like that in the comments box down below. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and of course if you're new to my channel, hey, I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. That would make me really happy, and make sure you press the notifications update as well, then you get updated with me and my videos. I'm going to pop a couple here for you guys to go ahead and watch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!